Hello, preschoolers. Today we are going to read a story called A Garden Alphabet. Let's see what letters of the alphabet are in here. A, there's capital A and small a, is for April. Warm rains at hand, bees begin buzzing, gardens get planned. Planning their garden. B, there's capital B and small b, is for boundary, the edge of the plot. Inside is garden, outside is not. C is for catalog, a gardener's guide. Some plants are favorites, some not yet tried. So we're looking up things that they can plant in the catalog. D is for dirt, down go the roots. When a seed sprouts, up come the shoots. E is for earthworms. They live where seeds sprout and loosen the soil as they burrow about. F is for frog, a gardener's friend. For unwelcome insects, his tongue snaps the end. So the frog's going to eat the insects that don't belong in the garden because they might eat the plants. G is for grasshopper, a gardener's foe, eager to eat what's beginning to grow. Foe is another word for kind of like enemy. So they don't want grasshoppers. That dog does not want grasshoppers in the garden because it will eat the plants. H is for hoe, what the gardener needs to turn over dirt and to root out the weeds. So that rake-like thing is called, or shovel-like thing is called a hoe. Kind of like a rake shovel. I is for inchworm, whose measuring walk marks the width of a leaf and the length of a stalk. We learned about inchworms in our story Inch by Inch. J is for June, warm days, sunny hours, when butterflies flutter by, buttering flowers. K is for kale, with leaves dark and wrinkled. Its edges are crumpled, curly and crinkled. It's growing in the garden. L is for lettuce, a leafy sphere molded, green layer upon layer, all carefully folded. So things are growing in the garden now. M is for munch, what the rabbits will do if they find that you've left them a carrot or two. N's for nasturtium, a flower so bright, blazing red, orange, yellow, like flashes of light. So there are flowers in the garden too. O is for onion. When it's tender and small, you can pull it right up and eat bulb, stalk, and all. P is for peas, resting plump in a line, in a little green hammock that grows on a vine. So onions and peas are growing in the garden. Q is for questions, to pick, to let grow. A book and a look, and a gardener will know. Trying to decide when everything is ready to pick. When is it ready to pick and eat? R is for rabbits, back here once more. Do they think they're the ones that the garden is for? S is for snail, slipping over the loam, taking its time, taking its home. There's a little snail in the garden. Starts with letter S. T is for tomato, ripe, juicy, and fat. No garden can offer better than that. U is underground, where some vegetables grow, like the beet, carrot, radish, and potato. So the beet, carrot, radish, and potato, the part that we eat, grows under the ground. And under starts with U. V is for vines, whether pumpkin or bean, they're twisty and twiny and leafy and green. W is for water, from can or from hose, or sometimes from rain that just comes and goes. All gardens need water in order to grow. X is excitement. No time to be wasting. Whatever is ready for tasting. Y is for year, with winter for sleeping, springtime for planting, fall and summer for reaping. Reaping is when you get all the things that you planted after you waited for them to grow. Z is for zzz. Those are bees on the wing, alive in the hive. They'll be back in the spring. So the bees are sleeping in the beehive going zzz. You can see the letter Z's up there. Zzz. Well, that was a fun alphabet book. And today I have an activity to show you that this is something you can make at home. So parents, you can do this with your child. You will need a Sharpie marker or some kind of dark marker. And I've been saving the tops to small water bottles and small bottles of pop. So this is a nice size cap to save. So you can save some of those. And then what I did was write letters on the caps. And I made some capital letters and some small letters. And we're going to play a game where we match the capital letters with the small letters. So there's the first letter I wrote. And I'm going to ask, does that letter, this is capital what? A, that's right. All right, so is this small letter A, does that match with capital A? Or is this small a? That's right, this one is small a. Good job. Let's try another one. This is capital letter, can you see that? S, that's right. Okay, is this small letter S? Do they go together? Or is this small letter S? Which one? This one. That's right. Capital letter S and small letter S go together. All right, let's try one more. We're going to try a tricky letter. This is letter Q, capital letter Q. So does capital letter Q go with this one? Or this one? Is this a small q? Or is this a small letter Q? That's right. This one is small letter Q. So those are the capitals and smalls that go together. And I do have one more letter. Capital D, and here's its partner, small letter D. So that's a little game that you can play at home. You can use bottle tops or just small pieces of paper, and parents just have the capital letters written on some, small letters on the other, and see if your child can match them. It's a fun thing to do at home. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.